Today's episode of WikiSift is brought to you by Naked Hitler Pizza and Wings. Even if we could afford to rebrand, we can't. We were so late to the game. Literally every other name was taken. If we didn't call ourselves Naked Hitler, we would lose our accreditation from the pizza board.
What are we even wiki-sifting tonight? That's the question.
Well, see,
I'm only vaguely aware of what's happening tonight. I feel like it's better that way.
Yes. Mike, I'm the one in charge tonight.
What the fuck is it, though?
Fake operating systems.
Oh, God. Oh, dear God in heaven.
We were just talking about emulation before. Also, I wrote this script like the day we discussed doing this, and I don't remember what I wrote. So, and It was quite stream of consciousness, so we're going to live through this together.
Fake operating systems, so I have that right. Okay. The world of not operating system tons or avatars, you know, the original VTuber icons.
No. We're
something
not that.
Something I actually do know about.
No. I also know about the tons, but that could be another day. That could be, as Tom was mentioning, that could be one of the other things.
One of the few nice things that come out of 4chan. Oh dear God. What did I clicked on this link and already I hate it because if my wife had clicked on it, she would worry I caught a virus, Stevo. Okay, you don't have a virus on your laptop.
Don't you dare jump ahead. I gotta read first.
Are you guys going into TempleOS?
What?
Are you guys going into TempleOS?
My wife is asking if we're going into TempleOS.
We are not going into that's not a fake operating system. That's a really, really dramatic operating system.
Welcome to WikiSift, a shallow dive into pop culture and fandom. Today we're going to be talking about fake operating systems.
I literally had to bite my lip to not interrupt you, Tom.
I can't believe I got through that. I didn't flub it or anything.
Is there actually a fandom around fake operating systems? Because there's a lot of shit we bypassed before we got to fake operating systems. Like we haven't touched Transformers. We haven't touched Digimon. We haven't looked at Bionics, which I want to do because that's going to be insane. Because apparently there's
you mean Bionicle?
Bionicle.
I was going to say.
All right, so I'm Tom, he is an evil genius white, and today I am joined by...
I'm Stevo, and I'm introducing myself first for once.
And I'm Big Mike, I'm just here because they keep inviting me along because Stevo and I yell at each other a lot.
And you know what? It gets people in the theater, I think. I will be okay with this.
Does it? I don't know what our numbers are on this podcast.
Tom, if these tag the metrics, feel free to fire me. Don't actually fire me, Tom.
I don't even know what our podcast numbers are. I just know I haven't seen us on TikTok yet. That's all I got.
All right, so WikiSift is a willfully ignorant fandom podcast where we don't actually directly consume media and just read what fans wrote about online. Because I could read over 60 years of Marvel comics, but I'd rather just look at the Marvel Wiki and see how many alternate universe versions of MODOK there are. And there are 64.
Yep.
Just, by the way, for those who are not big into comics, if you haven't heard of MODOK, he's a giant head with teeny tiny arms and legs in a floating chair, and he was created to be the ultimate killing machine because comic books are very silly.
Of course he's the ultimate killing machine. He's played by Patton Oswalt.
He has a giant ruby in the center of his forehead, entirely meant for death rays. If that comes for me, I'm going to be like, what is that? Before it murders me. I think that's a level of efficiency that Tom Green would employ from Murder Machine.
But today specifically, we're going to talk about fake operating systems.
So this is entirely this is entirely due to my perusings of weird rabbit holes on the internet. And I guess you could consider this a fandom. In this case, it's more an aggregate page detailing all the things that I believe are like classified as fake operating systems or like web OSs, things that emulate an actual fully functional system. So what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Stevo, you've tried to explain to me what a fake operating system is, and I still don't understand. So please, what is a fake operating system?
It sounds like a Wikipedia page made by a fandom at this point. Although my wife immediately jerked her head up and said, "Are we going to talk about TempleOS?"
No, we're not going to talk about TempleOS. All right, so you know what? Let the experience happen first. Click on the first link in the Google Doc.
Okay, will this give me ads?
No, it will not give you ads.
Okay. Well, okay. What is this? Why am I looking at Windows XP?
Because somebody rewrote Windows XP as an experience in a web browser. It's not Windows XP, but you can do a lot of things you can. A lot of things you can do in Windows XP, like play Minesweeper, or listen to Winamp, or open Notepad.
What?
But why? Like,
Try
this is
it. Just
I'm
as
using
an
it.
exercise, just to recreate the experience. We'll dive a little bit deeper. They're all kind of differently flavored. This one's trying to be relatively faithful to the original Windows XP experience. I hate that
Can I
pun.
point something out?
Sure.
There is Minesweeper, Winamp, and Ping. I use those now.
Yeah, me too.
I'm still using this shit now. I use Paint to do screenshots of shit for D20 Live. This isn't, you get to recreate your past. This is my now with a shittier Windows interface. Except Doge is on my website and I have a CD drive. Because I still need one of those. Fuck. This isn't exactly the romantic romp. Give me Windows 3.1. Give me the Windows 3.1 screen from Roger Wilco in Space Quest 6. If you remember that shit, then I'll go, oh yes, many moons ago when the stars aligned. Fucking XP was not that long ago for me. I'm old.
XP debuted literally 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, except it was used so much that when Vista was around, we were still using it.
Okay, so this is just a this is a simulation of Windows XP in a browser.
That is correct. It is not an emulator. It's not a virtual PC. There's no virtualization. It's not like somebody popped a disk into an image online. It's somebody's reprogramming the functionality from the ground up to look and sound like an operating system that it isn't.
So I can't open any of these folders, I notice.
Yeah, there are limitations.
I've also lost like 25 games of Minecraft while we've been talking. Oh, look, there's a notepad. That thing I used to clean text when I'm cutting and pasting for D20 Live. This is all stuff I use.
Okay, so we messed around in that a bit. Now go to the next link.
Oh, fuck me. This better be more interesting. Oh, it's a GitHub link. That's going to be fun. I swear to God if I get a virus.
So this is the page that made me think that this was a good idea to do an episode on.
Our GitHub page.
A web-based Windows 98 desktop remake. Okay, so that just sounds like the same thing as the thing you were just showing.
Yep, but it's not Windows XP, it's Windows 98. And where we find all the other stuff is at the bottom under related projects. But before you do that, click on that little try it out, enter Windows 98, has Japanese text after it. I promise it's none of these are viruses.
Okay, where am I clicking?
Okay.
Because I'm an old man now and I need to be guided.
Okay. On the GitHub page, scroll down to the README, go down below features where it says try it out.
All right.
Okay.
I'm in Windows 90. Oh, God in heaven, it's the past.
This does not look like Windows 98 the way I remember it.
Yeah, it does. Oh, my God. And I still failed at Minesweeper.
Hey, try opening my computer. You can click on the folders in this. It even makes the clicky noise.
Paint works. I'm drawing a guy.
Solitaire. 98 This is the only reason to come here is for 98 Solitaire. Does it have the old... Hang on. It does not have the option to change the deck colors? This is a pile of shit and is an incomplete for my Priscilla too. This is crap. This is
Oh
so shit.
no! Pete didn't ask me if I want to save. It just closed.
This is so shit. Whoever did this is a monster and a supervillain. This is incomplete motherfucking solitaire. The only reason you would want to come back and play Windows fucking 98 in any capacity is to play classic solitaire from your childhood. Am I wrong?
You
But
can
there's-
open Internet Explorer. Oh.
There's no 3D pipes. Let's go back.
Opened up 1998
Ugh.
Google.
So in hindsight, this might have been a better episode to get a screen cap of because you guys are describing the experience wonderfully. I wonder how it will translate in audio.
What's that?
Can you play pinball?
My wife is asking if I can play pinball. No,
Yes,
darling.
you
We
can.
have paint.
Pinball's on the desktop.
Where is it?
That's the very
3D.
last icon.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, but it's loud as balls and I'm recording audio. Fuck. Yes, you can play. Honey, if you want to go back to Windows 95 and have pinball, you can have it. Sorry, Windows 98 and get pinball back, you can get it. I love you.
I am, Stevo, I am concerned that so far we are directly consuming everything that kind of goes against the Wiki Sift credo.
We're going along again. We
Okay.
are looking at a GitHub page, which
These are just examples to get us started.
yes,
It's just cheap foreplay, Tom.
because there are Wikipedia entries. There are absolutely Wikipedia entries, which will happen momentarily. I understand
Okay.
your trepidation. Just
Yes.
how is that experience? Was that good?
It made me angry because I have an incomplete version of Solitaire. I want to shoot this coder in the fucking leg. Oh, it's the MS. Oh my God, the MS-DOS prompt. Oh, I need to click on it. You dirty bitch. Do it. Let me see that C prompt. It doesn't fucking load because there's nothing. Oh, it's real. Oh, daddy, yes. Okay. Past. The past. My parents were still together. The past. Okay. I'm better.
Okay. Click on the next link, which is a Wikipedia link.
Okay. You
Okay.
promise?
Yeah, I
that's all
yes,
under-
there are Wikipedia links there. I'm still interested in getting you guys experiences doing this, but reactions.
Uh-huh.
Windows.
Windows
What-
93.
Yes.
What the fuck? Why is it smiling at me like a fucking
All right.
deranged abortion of Clippy?
All right, Tom, go ahead and read the Wikipedia page.
Okay. Windows 93, often stylized as Windows 93 in all caps with no space, is a website stylized to look and work as an operating system, often called a web OS and a parody of the Windows 9X series. It was developed and is managed by two French musicians and programmers who go by the handles Jankin Pop and Zombectro. I kind of love these nicknames.
You only did this wiki so he would say those two names, Stevo. Now you've got him.
The site features several web applications which reference and feature internet memes from the late 1990s and
Whoa.
early 2000s. I'm about it.
I'm fucking clicking
All
on
right,
it.
Mike, go
Oh,
ahead
no.
and read the version history.
It's turning on and it's like watching a nightmare. Hamster.
Well,
Okay, sorry. Version 1. You want me to read the version history?
version 0.
Starting with version
Okay.
0.
Yeah.
Version 0 is an initial proof of concept build that Jankin Pop gave to Zombectro. It features an interactive start menu and draggable icons. You know, in the year
Ooh.
2000. Oh, fuck. Version 1 is the first release version. It added more functionality to Windows in the start menu and introduced several apps, including a fully functional web browser. Version 2, hang on, is the current version of Windows 93 published on June 10, 2017. Jesus Christ. Version 2, every part of that sentence made me sad. Version 2 added the A drive, which allows users to store files, run custom JavaScript, and apply custom CSS from the browser's local storage. It introduced several more apps, including Trollbox, a web chat application, and Bindawoosh, you fuckhead, an image board, both of which are now discontinued. Think! I didn't know there was a long-term market. Fuck, the Myth MMO. The Mist MMO had better survivability than this. Version 3 was announced on October 24th, 2022. You see, this is what they did during the pandemic. I
Yes.
started a charity too. I ran 2 charity streams, for things. But these guys brought to life a fake fucking OS. Don't let your dreams be dreams, kids. And will be fully released in February 14th, 2023. As of November, an eShop was opened. I wonder what their ROI is. Along with a letter from the developers and a roadmap for version 3. Oh, God. This fandom makes me sad.
Oh.
I clicked on it, by the way. I'm already in here, and I'm playing Solitaire.
Okay, so now it's time to dive in. Go ahead and open the actual official website under external links.
Oh, no. Is that supposed to be Yoda Stories? There's an ASCII Star Wars thing in here. Why is there an ASCII Star Wars in here? Oh! I clicked, what in the name of God just happened? I'm scared. I clicked on take this, and I'm scared. Virtual girl. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Oh no. This thing's in the trash. Okay, good. None of it works. All right. I'm going to turn on Pony Jockey. What does this do? It's a keyboard. Good Lord. What funky fresh hell is this? Okay, that looks like a Sonic the Hedgehog icon. SAE. There's a potato link. Scripted Amiga Simulator. Oh, fuck this shit. It's so horrendous. This is blurst. It's cursed. It's just straight up fucking. There's DOSBox. There's Half-Life 3. I'll click on Half-Life 3. I'm feeling bold.
I do love the purple gradient for the background. What love letter?
All right, so please describe what you're looking at, Tom, because we got a description from Mike before.
Okay, I mentioned it's all gradient.
Okay,
there's a computer icon, like a My Computer sort of thing that says Windows 93 on it. There's also systems, the C drive, storage, the A drive, terminal, which looks like a DOS prompt, Cat Explorer, which looks like the web browser, Trollbox, 93 Realms, ANSI Love, ASCII Gallery, MIDI Jukebox, Potato.yt. I'm going to pause on that one because
you need to know.
It's a little bit more out of the ordinary. I mean, they all have like pixel art icons.
The old style, like the
recorder,
like 256 colors.
You OS well in the old style. Good, Stevo laughed.
We've got a recorder, which is like the sound recorder, Pascal, which is the paint. Maybe this is like a French thing. I don't know. Code Mirror, HexEd, 3D Calc, Banana Amp, or Banana Amp. This is an M3U. It looks like it's a playlist or something that's just on there.
But nothing's real because it's all fucking
SAE. It's just a sphere. Maze 3D, Pony Jockey, Bytebeat, Puke Data. This one says speech, and it has a close-up on a mouth and a slider. That's what the icon looks like. LSDJ. Okay, that's kind of clever, I guess, but it's like a picture of a Game Boy with...
What fucking Icarus bullshit have you led us to, Stevo? I am more mad about this than I am about the mascots wiki.
This is very strange. Nanoloop, Glitch Girls, spelled GRLZ, of course. Okay, I'm very curious about the virtual girl.
Well, try it. You don't need to announce all of it. I'm sure people can go to the website, which is www.windows93.net.
I am just playing Solitaire because that's the only thing that seems clean and pure.
I do remember when virtual girls were a thing for operating systems, and this is very strange. She just keeps phasing in and out of existence.
Yep, that's it. That's all
she doesn't do. Okay, that's all she does. Okay, how do I close this? This is what? Hold on.
So angry at this experience.
I right clicked on it to close it. I see minimize, maximize, glitch, IE6, and FX, and there's a whole bunch of FX options. They're so big that it takes up the entire screen.
What is a contact us option?
Sepia.
I'm sending them an email saying you're monsters and you should give up on everything.
Disco. Okay, what happens if I click disco? Okay, so she just flashes different colors. That's fantastic. Convo. Oh, I thought she was gonna actually speak. Neon Hulk. Okay, these are just color
Filters.
effect. Yeah, they're filters. VHS. Ew. None of these are appealing.
Welcome to the world of virtual girls in Windows 90 during the 90s. Legitimately, it's not inaccurate.
The 90s virtual girls actually did things. They didn't do
No,
much.
they
They
didn't.
just like walk. they would like walk back and forth and stuff.
They would
and-
have more
Like,
than
this
4
one's just
frames of
standing here.
animation. Also, Tom, double click on Star Wars.avi.
Okay, I clicked close and she dropped to one side like she fell off a door hinge and just, oh, hey, they got Progress Quest. I loved that game.
I also love Progress Quest.
I tried to make my own version of Progress Quest and I got too ambitious and it never got finished.
Aw.
The fuck is Progress Quest?
Open it up, try it out.
We're getting way off topic here, but I want to explain this because I love Progress Quest. Okay, so Mike, Progress Quest was a quote unquote game, which was like an RPG, and you would roll a character, and it gave you a bunch of very silly options to pick from. If I remember correctly, races included half orc, half man, half halfling, and double hobbit.
Yep, I'm reading it right now.
There's all kinds of
There's
silly things like that.
Hobbit, low elf, dung elf, talking pony, Greer gnome.
I ran one through, and it's now Young Elf Voodoo Princess, which, you know, if you're gonna be.
Yeah, so you would create a character and then click go, and it would just be a whole bunch of loading bars saying what your character was doing, and you would just watch and see how your character levels up, and like you do absolutely nothing and it just plays itself.
You get a whole bunch of items as you quest.
There's no graphics, it's just loading bars. It's like executing a giant toad, executing a ravenous bat, and eventually like you'd be like executing a 3-headed genie from the Dark Plains, you know, it would just like
also,
scale up.
Tom, keep in
infinitely.
mind, this is exactly what I had in mind for this episode, is you going off on multiple Wiki Sift tangents, because that's what we're doing. It's connecting the dots.
I hate this thing called Progress Quest.
It's so good.
It's terrible.
And the thing is, it would actually save everyone's progress and have an online leaderboard so you can see whose character
it
is the
doesn't
best.
matter.
And people joined clans, and I was part of a clan that was one of the top.
You know, in hindsight, this is probably quite incensing to a DM.
This makes me angry in ways you cannot imagine. I could do this on my own. It's called writing.
See, the main flaw with Progress Quest is that it would work as long as the main flaw with Progress Quest is that it would work as long as you kept the window open.
Yeah.
And if you like, you could close it and it would save your progress, and then when you reopen it would continue. But like if you install it on a different computer, you'd have to start over from scratch. If your computer crashed or was lost, then your character is just done. You know, like
Nothing of this is of value.
You would not be able to climb the leaderboards of like all the other people who are surpassing you with their superior characters. So that's why I wanted to create my own, which would be browser based, and you don't actually have to run it. It would run itself on a server.
I love your stories, Tom.
I hate this. As a game master who has delivered curated experiences for people, touching on themes of race and culture and diversity, and occasionally moon theft, I admit. But you know, this, I don't have words for what this thing is. I could have lived a whole full life without Progress Quest. I want to meet. I need to go back in time. I need to go back in time right now and beat up the man who made Progress Quest, because this is the worst thing, and I'm glad it's dead. I'm glad it's dead.
But it's not.
Is
They
it
still
dead?
have servers running. I made a character there 2 days ago.
Damn you and damn Progress Quest.
Okay, I have to look this up and see how my old clan is.
Oh my
doing
god,
in
yes,
Progress.
yes. I have derailed everything.
It's your own wiki, Sift!
It is. Anyways, there are other ones to check out on there. Some of them have their own description, some of them do not. We go back and find
Oh yeah, guilds. There we go.
So what's the next OS?
Are you done with this?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on a second. Yeah, my guild is still on here. It's not in the top 10 anymore. It's quite a bit down. It's like top 30. But yeah, the guild, you fail it, is still there.
We could have done
Your
Digimon.
guild is not enough.
We could have done the Devil May Cry
I'm
wiki.
the chief. I started this guild, apparently. I completely forgot it.
We could have gone into the world of Bayonetta. Bayonetta 3 came out. We could have been timely, for once for a wiki
The
sift.
guild I started is still on the leaderboards. Like
Ultima, the Ultima wiki.
I can't believe I forgot that I'm the one who started it. Oh, that was a trip down memory lane. So so what's the next crap?
What, we're going to the next one already? Okay.
All
right.
No, what do you have in store for us next?
What, on this thing? Oh, we can go a lot of places. Tom, double click StarWars.avi because you are going to learn about the internet today.
Where is it? Star Wars.avi. Oh, there. The Yoda. Okay.
So a window opens that's just called StarWars.ASCII, which is something I had never heard of before finding this.
It's an actual thing from ancient memes.
It is. Absolutely. So this website in itself is kind of a wiki of antiquated memes.
Wow.
It's always going to be Star Wars, isn't it? That's the thing that's going to be chiseled onto humanity at the last tablet. That last little monument to our existence. It's going to be Star Wars.
And yes, this is the whole movie done in ASCII art.
Yeah. I actually thought that was Yoda stories for a second.
Oh, I miss Yoda stories.
I do too. I don't ever want to go back and play it again, though, just out of fear.
All right. Mike, do me a favor. Double click the dolphin icon that says, "Totally not a virus. Trust me, I'm a dolphin."
My wife is sitting right next to me, and this is her work laptop. That's not fucking
It's
happening.
fine. It's fine.
My wife keeps showing me TempleOS. All right, fine. Totally none of
I feel like I've done this before because there's something chillingly familiar about what just happened.
But why, though? Are these clickable? Oh, they're still clickable.
Try tossing them.
I just did. It's kind of amazing that.
I mean, I don't.
Where's the? Okay, trash.
You make me sad.
Okay, what's this
Stevo.
pony? Oh,
This is pony.
that is not a 1993 meme.
That's a 2012 meme.
Okay, so I guess I should probably explain on this audio only podcast what actually just happened rather than just sit here in stunned silence. But
Yes, I've been waiting for somebody to do that.
I'm in horror.
so there's an icon that says "Totally not a virus, trust me," and when you click on it, every single one of the icons on the screen collapses in a heap, and each has their own physics, and they're all bouncing off each other, and they're kind of jiggling like jello at the bottom of the screen now.
Stevo.
Yeah.
Oh, Stevo. My wife has shown me the wiki for TempleOS. By Crom, we shall see it tonight.
Okay, that's fine. You want to read about TempleOS? Go for it.
Oh, I
can
fucking will.
open this umbrella.
But it's a real operating system.
No, I can open this umbrella to tentpole to operating systems that probably shouldn't exist. But I feel
this
like
thing is so
TempleOS
jank.
might be a wiki sift in and of itself.
All right, what's next?
Next,
what is next?
all right, the next operating system is EmuOS.
Okay.
And you can actually read the summary from the link if you want, Mike.
Okay. All right, here we go. The purpose of Emupedia is to serve as a nonprofit meta resource hub and community for those interested mainly in video game preservation. All right, cool, you're with me. Which aims to digitally collect, archive, and preserve games and software to make them available online, accessible by user-friendly UI that stimulates several retro operating systems for educational purposes. That sounds great. So I'm going to click on the Windows 95. Ah!
What
It
happened?
beeped in a way that it beeped at me.
There's a very loud beep.
Oh, I didn't get a beep. Weird.
I got a beep. Oh, fuck, this is the past.
Okay.
Oh, dear
So,
God
what?
in heaven.
What?
Worms Armageddon! All right, redeemed. We got Worms Armageddon.
Oh, ski free. Wait, why does it have Flappy Bird?
So they're looking at a cloud background and EmuOS version 1.0 beta in the bottom right-hand corner, and now a desktop littered with icons, such as Emu Archive, Microsoft Minesweeper, Cut the Rope, Flappy Bird, Jetpack Joyride. It looks like a bootlegged like app store.
There is
Does
motherfucking
ski
Dune
free
2,
work?
Tomb Raider, and Red Alert 2. This is a fucking treasure trove. There's Quake. I'm playing Quake. Yeah, we're playing
So
Quake.
fake operating systems themselves have different functions. Some of them are just gimmicks like Windows 93 that also document old memes, or you've got that very authentic feeling Windows XP, or something like this that is not really functional as an operating system, but has the similarities too. They're all fake, but they all have use.
What is with the start menu?
You know what? Fuck it. This is legitimately cool. This is actually legitimately cool.
The start menu on the Windows 95, you click on it, and it's just black text on white. It's not a menu. It's just a box.
Yes, it plays
with
Doom.
no border.
Oh man, I went from like this went pitched downwards and went up right away the second I saw Worms Armageddon on the screen.
I'm
gotta be
still
honest.
excited about ski free, man.
Do it.
No, Worms
Do it up.
Armageddon. If I could still play Worms Armageddon. with-
Describe if you see discrepancies between these and the actual games, because some of them are little sketch.
Well, I mean, Flappy Bird is definitely not a Windows 95 thing.
Right.
Wait, hold on. Windows 95 has Windows 93 in it,
Yeah, I
and
saw that.
Windows 96
and Windows 96.
I was hoping we could skip past that.
that.
I was hoping we could skip past that. And Solitaire still doesn't have all the different deck colors. Why is everything beautiful, tainted with darkness? I don't know.
It's very polarizing tonight.
Everything's either the best or the worst.
Or the worst.
I have been through a move. You're lucky I'm here and awake.
I'm not sure Pikachu Volleyball is an officially sanctioned game.
I didn't really want to play Flappy Bird. I just wanted to see if that's what it actually was, and it is. So
I am once again playing Solitaire.
So yeah, there's a lot of, this is just a bootleg game. Interesting.
wait, Clippy is here.
Your wife is helping me play Solitaire.
Clippy is here.
Yes.
What? Why is Clippy Albert Einstein?
Oh, I got the robot. I am F1. How can I help you?
What is happening? Okay, so I clicked to open Clippy and a little animated Albert Einstein came out and I can't do anything with it.
Nope.
If I try to right click on it, it just opens up the browser's right click thing. You know, open image, a new tab, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't, if I left click, there's no options. I just click him and he keeps saying, I'm genius, hello. I can drag him.
This is Tom writing in his journal right now. Detailing his descent into madness.
Like, I can't close him. If I drag him to trash, is that gonna get rid of him? Like, what? Am I stuck with Einstein now? Is Einstein just my roommate that I have to accept from now on?
Oh, this is better material than I could have ever hoped for.
What if I open Clippy again? Okay, now I've got Bonzi Buddy. I've got Bonzi Buddy and Einstein together.
I hope you're happy, Stevo.
I am extremely happy.
Good.
Okay.
The rest of
I'm
the
sorry,
episode
but
is...
this is what I have to do now for science. I'm opening it again. Okay, now I've got the dog. I've got this genie guy.
You were the kind of guy that got stuck staring at the screensavers back in the day, weren't you?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. The fucking aquarium? That was the best.
Oh, no. The best was, what's that guy's name? The shipwreck guy.
What?
I have to look this up now.
Tom Hanks?
No,
That's the only, like, Castaway?
the screensaver.
Oh.
Because I know
Johnny
that they
Castaway.
had licensed fucking screensaver. I had a fucking Winamp plugin for A Knight's Tale.
Johnny Castaway. It was a screensaver.
I never
that was
heard
like
of it.
this desert island, and there was like this one little guy sitting on the island, and he would just roam around and do things. And there was like hundreds of little animations that he could do. Mostly, he would just do the same things over and over again. Go fishing, get something to eat. But you'd like, it would come on as a screensaver, and you wouldn't be paying attention to it. Like you'd leave the room, and you'd come back and see him being abducted by a UFO. And you're like, whoa, what? How did that happen? And you'd like sit and wait, and it would never happen again. Like
That was a ride, man.
That was a fucking ride. Can I point something out? That this
yeah,
particular interface that we're all staring at has games on it that are the modern equivalent of like $300 worth of over like hundreds of dollars worth of fucking games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just something I'm boggling at about time and everything like that. Because I can remember a time when these were
I have to close this.
These were the fucking games, right?
Well, okay, from my understanding, like Doom 2, Doom 3, those are all running the shareware wads of same thing with Command and Conquer and Tomb Raider. Only like
yeah, but there's like hang on, there's like, Prince of Persia 1, there's Doom, there's all three Dooms, Quake 1, Quake 2, Quake 3 Arena, Half-Life 1, Diablo, Tomb Raider, XCOM, Unreal Tournament. There was a time, could you even imagine how much that all would have cost once upon a time? And now it's just
how much
free?
of your hard drive that would have all taken up?
Oh my God, you wouldn't have had a hard drive. And now it just all fits on a goddamn, like what? We could probably emulate all of this on a USB key in no time at all.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of beautiful, and that's how I'm choosing to appreciate this, rather than getting the fact that I just beat, that my wife and I were simultaneously playing fucking solitaire.
So, Stevo, I had to close that window because my 6 different versions of Bonzi Buddy were just making so much noise that I couldn't pay attention to anything else. Like, Einstein's dribbling the earth like a basketball, the genie is spinning around, and there's like explosion sounds, and
you did this to yourself.
Okay, so that was...
All right, there are some that are not as good, but the rest, I was leaving the rest of this up to freeform. You guys can explore and find whatever the fuck you want, but otherwise, I'm fine talking TempleOS.
Okay, but I thought we were supposed to talk about them rather than directly experience them. You're doing like the complete opposite of what we're supposed to do here.
These aren't fake OSs. We've just been doing Windows browser OSs. I thought we were going to see some weird like SCP lore of OSs kind of shit. These have all been
like is there some sort of weird story behind these? Like
to TempleOS.
Did the 2 French guys who create Windows 93 have some sort of weird falling out, and now there's 2 different versions, and one of them is like the light version, one's the dark version, and the fandom is so evenly split?
You never said it had to be dramatic. This is just a nice, calm discussion.
It could be nice and calm. I'm just like wondering when the pin's gonna drop here.
There's no pin dropping. You can trust me sometimes.
No, I got Clippy. How do I turn off Clippy?
You can't. That's what I was trying to warn you.
Oh. Well, now I have Clippy and a cat.
He's going down the same rabbit hole.
I opened it 6 times and not one of them was Clippy.
I got Clippy on the second try.
Wow.
Should buy a lottery ticket.
Hang on. I'm opening up DOSBox and I'm hoping against hope that Indiana Jones is in here.
I don't think it is.
Monkey
The Fate
Island's
of
in here.
Atlantis?
Yeah, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Monkey Island, Loom, J. No, just Heroes of Might
What
and
did
Magic.
we learn here tonight?
Not a fucking thing. Warcraft's in here.
Again, you also didn't say we had to learn anything. Well, I learned about your history with Progress Quest. I'd say that was worthwhile. Tom is shaking his head. He's like, we're scrapping this episode.
I don't know what to do with all this.
Like,
I trust you.
do you? It's just me raging
Yeah.
the entire episode.
Say what?
Okay, so what's AaronOS?
AaronOS is, again, another not actual operating system, but it has functionality. It looks kind of like a Linux variant.
Okay.
I'm booting it up already. I'm in.
Yeah, same here.
It's okay. It's just an
So
OS.
it's just an OS.
Yeah, it is. It's a Linux.
It's actually
OS.
nicer than the other ones.
Well, yes,
Uh,
because somebody put in effort.
It's just
So
a Linux. It looks like a Linux OS. Yeah.
AaronOS, AARONOS.dev is the website for this one. And I'm sure Tom will include the links if this ever sees the light of day.
There are so many wikis we could have gone down for that's trending right now.
I'm fine having that power revoked.
I will never apologize again for the Kirby episode.
Nor why would you in the first
People
place?
were enjoying it.
Yeah,
Oh, they were? I can't see what the chat was doing.
No, I uploaded it to YouTube, and all the comments have been really positive.
Oh, that's nice.
That the pick me up you needed after your move?
Actually, yes, it was.
Good. All right. Well, in that case, I guess we can close this out. Not every episode has to run 2 hours, right?
No, fuck that. We're doing
No.
TempleOS.
Damn it, I was trying to get away from that. All right.
My wife has shown me TempleOS, and she has been on my shoulder like a beautiful, gorgeous Valkyrie. She has.
All right, go ahead. Send the link to Tom.
TempleOS, formerly J operating system, Loose Thought, Thos, and SparrowOS is a biblical-themed, lightweight operating system designed to be
Oh,
the
no.
third temple prophesized in the Bible. How dare you nearly
What?
leave this out? It was created by American programmer Terry A. Davis, who developed it alone over the course of a decade after a series of manic episodes that he later describes as a revelation from God. The system was characterized as a modern x86 64 Commodore 64, using an interface similar to a mixture of DOS and Turbo C. Davis proclaimed that the system's features such as a 6040 by 480 resolution, 16-color display, and single voice audio were designed according to the explicit instructions from God. Oh, I'm strapped in.
Wow.
It was programmed with an original variation of C named Holy C in place of Basic. It included an original flight simulator, compiler, and kernel. First released in 2005 as a J operating system, TempleOS was renamed in 2013 and last updated in 2017.
This was an operating system you could run on like a
Actual hardware.
PC.
Yes. Yep, it had a bootable kernel, had a desktop. Very tragic story about the person who made it, but
Okay, so you mentioned 640 by 480 resolution, 16 colors, single voice audio.
Released in
And it was released in
2005.
2005.
Yeah, it was last updated in 2017, and that was still what it was
this is
running at the
sad.
time. Yeah,
Yeah, I just read the part about his mental illness and
Yeah.
oh.
so
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons why I wanted to stay away from this topic, and I guess we could retitle
Yeah.
the episode Fake and Weird Operating Systems, because there is another one we can talk about, and I'm not sure you've ever heard of it.
Well, I do like the legacy, where basically people just kind of turned around and said, you know what, I actually coded an operating system.
Yeah.
Fuck it, that's not easy. And his whole family decided to dedicate whatever is to TempleOS to mental awareness, health awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So in spite of how the man suffered.
Anyways, there's a link to the distro watch description for Linux Mangaka.
Wait, what?
Click it. If we're going Weird OSs,
Oops.
I'm bringing Linux Mangaka into it.
I don't see how you couldn't.
Tom, read the description.
I like how the subject of this episode changed halfway through.
No, it's a larger umbrella.
Yeah, fair
It's
enough.
not like we're talking about all of the things that Mike said we should have talked about instead.
So, okay, so what is this page? Is this the actual OS or is this a page about it?
Yeah, it basically gives the details about it.
Okay.
You don't have to read everything. Just read, if you want to look at some of the screenshots and describe it, but go ahead.
Okay, Linux Mangaka is a desktop Linux distribution originally designed primarily for the fans of the Japanese manga and anime, but eventually evolving into a complete beginner-friendly operating system with complete multimedia support. Based on Ubuntu, with GNOME and Google Desktop, the distribution includes a large variety of programs for graphics design, many freely available Google applications, a number of games, and an innovative set of desktop themes.
By that, I believe it is all stuff that was ripped entirely off DeviantArt.
Probably.
Wow.
It's
I
basically
think I recognize
an
the
anime
girl.
pirate OS.
Yar har.
Yar har
So,
indeed.
is it just a repository for anime girls, or what is it?
Yep.
It's an entire operating system just for...
It also gives you the ability to make your own.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
You could just do an app for that. You don't have to do a whole operating system. Just
After
saying.
that, you can make your own anime girls yourself now with AI art. You shouldn't, because it kills, actual artists, but...
Yeah.
Well, on that controversial point, I have expended my mental capacity for the day.
Oh, man. This was a trip.
This is what you've done to us?
Yeah.
This is a fucking trip. I
You
should have
just
had...
drop everything in our lap and you're like, well, I'm not going to explain anymore.
I have had a full day thanks to you, Stevo.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
We've all had a weird week, I think.
Yeah.
I moved. It's been a fucking shift. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, what the hell are we doing next time? Because fucking hell.
Well, the next episode is going to be the end of the year episode where I review everything that we did.
Oh, dear God.
No, I'm going to do updates to things that I've learned since we recorded those episodes.
Okay.
And I got some stuff.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
I am filled with anticipation and fear.
Give us an example of one of the things you learned.
I want to save it for the episode.
Okay, no teasers then. You gotta dive in and commit to the whole episode to hear any of Tom's updates.
Yep.
Plasma desktop.
He's gonna be looking after we stop.
I don't know what I'm looking at. This page is so non-descriptive. It's just a whole bunch of words.
Oh, man.
Is mangaka an anime?
No, it's-
Mangaka is the term used for the guy who draws and writes the manga. Also known
Okay.
as, it's another term they use as sensei.
Learning about weeb culture.
Yeah, well, some of us are fucking weebs. I can admit it.
Sure.
I have no idea what happened tonight.
The trip. Do the outro, Tom, like a normal episode. Not that
Yeah.
there's ever been one of Wiki Sift, but here we are.
That's it for today. Thank you to everyone for listening. Please review us on whatever you're listening to us on. It doesn't have to be a good review. Any review is fine. If you're not sure what to say, just say these people are a bunch of sad loser nerd monkeys. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.